Good morning, students. Dear students, today we will be working with the text. Okay, in the working with the text, we will be looking at the first question, that is option A. Put these sentences from the story in the right order and write them out in a paragraph. And we are not supposed to refer to the text. So the first point is, I shall be so glad when today is over. Having a leg tied up and hopping about on a crutch is almost fun, I guess. I don't think I will mind being deaf for a day, at least not much. But being blind is so frightening. Only you must tell me about things. Let's go for a little walk. And the other bad days can't be half as bad as this. Okay, so here it is in the paragraph that let's go for a little walk. Only you must tell me about things. I shall be so glad today is over. The day or the other days can't be so bad as this. Having a leg tied up and hopping about on a crutch is almost fun. I guess I don't think I will mind being deaf or a day. At least not much, but being blind so frightening. So dear students, this is the way we have to complete the order of the story in a paragraph. Now, let us go to the number B. Answer the following questions. Why do you think the writer visited Mrs. Beam's school? So, the writer visited Mrs. Beam's school because he had heard a lot about the school. The writer had heard about Mrs. Beam's teaching methods that were simple and easy. Mrs. Beam gave a lot of calculations to the students, which made them take interest in the subject. They were also taught many things which they couldn't do on their own. So the first question answer is, why do you think Mrs. Beam's writer visited Mrs. Beam's school? Because we know, as we learned in the chapter, that writer was so eager to visit Mrs. Beam's school because he had heard a lot about her school. Question number 2. What was the game that every child in the school had to play? The game that every child had to play was that each term every child had a blind day, one lame day, one dumb day, and one injured day. It was a difficult game in which they had to play their respective roles. It requires a lot of willpower and patience to execute it. Yeah, requires a lot of willpower to execute it. Okay, so go through it. It need a lot of willpower to do and play our game with truthfulness. Question number 3. Each term every child has one blind day, one lame day. Complete the line. Which day was the hardest? Why was it the hardest? So in paragraph number 9, 11 and 15 the answer is given. Each term every child has one blind day, one lame day, one deaf day, one injured day and one dumb day. Out of these, the dumb day was the hardest to play as children's mouths were not covered and they had to use their willpower to remain silent. As we learned in the chapter, that is, it is a very difficult, which was the difficult task, or dumb day was the difficult task, because being a child it is really difficult to remain a deaf. Question number 4. What was the purpose of these special days? So each day had its purpose of including the feelings of kindness and thoughtfulness, okay, within the children. Also the motive was to teach the children about the misfortune that people face. This special day also make them understand that they are blessed with everything someone else craves for. By such game, they were made a responsible citizen. Yes, by this such beautiful game, these children were made to be the responsible of their life. Okay. Now let us go to the working with the text. Match the words and phrases with the meanings in the box below. So in the box here the words are given almost, it hurts me, terrible, taste the strength of, understanding the difficulties, wanting to be home, a welcome change, not very caring. So these are the words and here the paragraph numbers are given sidewise. So homesick, homesick means wanting to be home. Particularly, okay, sorry, it is a practically, the word is practically, so almost. In pains me, it hurts me. Appreciate, understanding the difficulties. Thoughtless, not very caring. Exercise, taste the strength of, relief, a welcome change, and ghastly or terrible. Okay, so dear students, this is the answer of the master following, and their answers are given here on the sidewise that you have to go through and understand more about it. Okay, understand more about this in this lesson. Okay, so dear students, this was of your today's class which you have to complete it in your notebook with a good and beautiful handwriting. Have a good day to all of you. Thank you.